Well, today's summit, ladies and gentlemen, brings together an extraordinary gathering of policymakers, regulators, insurers, technology innovators, our startups, investors, and ecosystem leaders who are truly united by a common vision that is shaping the future of insurance. With that, it is now my privilege to invite our esteemed dignitaries to the stage for the traditional lamplight ceremony. Well, as Gautam Buddha has rightly said that if you light a lamp for others, it will also brighten your path. So let us begin this day with the auspicious lamplight ceremony. And to do the honors, first up, I'd like to invite towards the lamp on stage. Please put your hands together. With exceptional honor, I invite to the stage Shri Vivek Chandra Verma, Deputy Director General, UIDAI. Can we have a big round of applause as he joins us? I'd also like to invite the leadership team from Digital Fifth to join us as dignitaries for the lamplight ceremony as well. Please put our hands together for our dignitaries joining us for the lamplight ceremony. I'd also like to invite Shri Suresh Mahalingam, Chairperson of the Board Aviva India, to join us as well for the lamplight. Also inviting Shri Praveen Chaudhary, Director Aadhaar Usage Division, UIDAI, to join us as well. May I also please invite Shri Pramod Kumar, Chief Digital Officer, LIC, to join us for the lamplight ceremony. Also inviting Shri Lokesh Thakur, Deputy Director General, UIDAI, to join us for the lamplight ceremony. Well, let us give a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, because this is what we really call as an auspicious beginning to a day that truly looks insightful, a day that promises to be extraordinary for all the insurance leaders, our fintech regulators, and policymakers right here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to all our dignitaries for joining us in. And as the lamp is lit, I'm sure it has truly set the tone to a very, very positive and an insightful day ahead. So thank you to our dignitaries for joining us in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as India continues to build one of the world's most advanced digital public infrastructure ecosystems, trusted digital identity has become a cornerstone of secure, inclusive, and seamless service delivery. And for the insurance industries, these innovations represent tremendous opportunities to enhance onboarding, improve customer convenience, and strengthen fraud prevention. Well, that is where we're now about to have the inaugural keynote address. And with distinguished honor, it is my privilege to invite to the podium. Please put your hands together as we are now about to hear from our industry veteran, from a dignitary himself. Please put your hands together as I extend a very warm welcome to Shri Vivek Chandra Verma, Deputy Director General, Unique Identification Authority of India, for his keynote address. Let's put our hands together as he joins us. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Over to you.
So, very good morning. First of all, I must thank Digital Fifth and the entire team for inviting me here on this special gathering for me, for a collection of such a great people, the business of whom is probably understood to much lesser number of people. It's a difficult insurance, as I was just having a discussion. And the understanding is further less. So I am coming from UIDAI. Maybe all of you are having Aadhaar, maybe in your pockets in some form. Let's hope that gradually the physical form of Aadhaar will leave your pockets and wallets, and it will start coming in everybody's mobile phone in the digital form. So as you know, everything is digital, the country is moving digital, the world is moving digital, so the identity has moved digital. Aadhaar, we as a country, if you see, we have definitely seen a growth in digital transformations in the form of fintechs, UPI. We all are using UPI with so much of confidence that we think just it's the most secure part anywhere in the world to use. Everybody is having mobile phones in their pockets, at times maybe more than one. Now there is something called JAM Trinity, which is Jan Dhan, Aadhaar and mobile, which has led to a very big transformation of this country. Jan Dhan is those Jan Dhan accounts which were opened. Means the amount which is available in Jan Dhan accounts will be beyond somebody's imagination, though we thought these are the people who doesn't have that power of money. It is in several $1 billion, which is deposited in these accounts all across the country. But the basis and the foundation of the entire thing has always been the identity, and all these things have been made possible because of the digital identity which everybody is able to show and prove today to anywhere they want to. And that is what Aadhaar gave them. Before Aadhaar, I don't know if somebody of you may be knowing that around 250 to 300 million people were there without any identity whatsoever. There was no identity. For the governance, for the fintech, for the banks, these people just not existed. There was nothing for them to prove that they are someone. When the Aadhaar was conceived, the whole idea was to bring each and every person identity. They have to be identified. Their whatever status you want to understand, the social status, educational status, economic status, let them first have a name which is there in the records. It was not there. And that is where the entire population started coming into the governance structure of the entire country. And that is where the country started actually understanding the pain points of the country, which was called poverty. It was told that this country has a lot of poverty. But poverty was not there because people were not available in our records. And that is where we started the journey. And over this period of maybe around 16 years, 17 years now, we'll be completing 17 years of the issuance of first Aadhaar in September this year. This period is something where now everywhere you go, the act says that Aadhaar is not mandatory. Anywhere you go, the person will insist on Aadhaar. Somehow, that is the trust which has developed in Aadhaar. If you want to give some other identity document, no, show me your Aadhaar. But that is the faith. It's purely a faith. Aadhaar can also, in its paper form, can be equally defrauded as any other document if you are taking it in a paper format without digitally verifying it. You are supposed to digitally verify it. Aadhaar has been a digital identity. It's not supposed to be a card. So that is how Aadhaar evolved. Gradually people are understanding. Now, as some of you might be having Aadhaar app here, which has been launched recently, and the way it is gaining popularity all across the strata of society, nearing 4 crores downloads in about 3 months, 4 months' time. It is providing a lot of services as well. But the biggest service, and which is much more relevant for the people sitting here, is the offline verification seeking entity. So, offline verification means we should understand one thing which is called verified credentials first. Verified credential has been introduced by UIDAI for the first time in the country. And this is where each and every element of your identity, that is Aadhaar, is independently verified, secured. Even if you try to transfer your simply date of birth, itself is securely verified. If somebody wants to see your date of birth only, irrespective of what is your name, say for example you are entering a concert where an adult requirement is there, you can share just your age status more than 18, and that is all. They are not bothered who is entering, whether Vivek is entering or XY is entering, it doesn't matter to them. Why to share everything? It is consent based, it is need to know basis, but that information which is going to the individual independently is also secured, verified and traceable. It goes with the e-signature. It can be verified using the public key. So the entire information, partial information, whatever is required is done. Now what is the benefit for the entire community sitting here? We all are going to face, including us, the DPDP rules which are coming. DPDP rules have been notified, they will come into force very shortly. Now DPDP rule says minimization of data. You should have, as a data fiduciary, you should have only that much of data which is essentially required by you for that purpose for which you are taking that data. And identity data is included. So if you don't want so much of the identity data, you take whatever is the minimum data requirement from the Aadhaar number user, you will have much lesser data to manage. You will have easier compliances because it is very, very strict in the compliance part, DPDP Act, up to 250 crores of penalty or something for certain penalty for against violations. So you minimize the data which you receive. Why that concert person or maybe a picture or a movie with an adult tag should try to maintain a data that which person went inside? I don't know, I'm not bothered. Everybody who went inside was an adult, that is the assurance which I am having, and this is the data here. So you are getting minimum data. As a data fiduciary, the compliance is easier. And you are getting this data in a digital form, which is verifiable at any time when you want. So tomorrow if you come across something that this data seems to be false, it can be tracked back. Sorry, it is from UIDAI database. So that is the confidence you have on whatever data you are receiving. Right now, when you go for the physical identity systems, you have a complete paraphernalia at the back end which will actually verify that photocopy from some original database of that entity to verify whether this identity which was given, and you will ask the customer to come after 1 day or 2 days. It's not required now. It has become like telecom people. You put a thumb, you get the SIM activated in 30 minutes. If you give me paper, please wait for 48 hours. So that is how this system is going to bring a change. And there is a complete ecosystem of offline verification seeking entity which is developed. And now we'll, I think, have a separate discussion and a panel on this. This is insurance, for insurance sector, this is going to be a game changer. You can very easily become OVSC in 1 day time. Technical integration is 5-6 hours time. And you can make your use cases and start using it. You will start getting the digital data into your databases of identity verification. This is going to change the game of insurance sector for identity, which is a foundation of insurance. Because you have to know the people who are coming for doing insurance. You have to understand and identify positively the persons who are coming for claims, the nominees, the relatives, whosoever they are coming. With these transactions, I hope it's going to help you out. And the way I can see, it's a great event which Digital Fifth is actually trying to address the insurance sector, which actually needs maybe some transformations, innovations, and energy. During these discussions today, we'll be coming across certain discussions which are being introduced as new innovations, new developments, and futuristic areas. And I hope sincerely this event remains a very big success and everybody has some takeaways at the end of the event. So thanks a lot and all the best for the event and the organizers and each and every participant for coming here for this event in the morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Can we have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Shri Vivek Chandra sir. Thank you so very much. So you mentioned 17 years. I'm sure there has been a massive transformation and how Aadhaar has truly brought in that revolution. So thank you once again, sir, for joining us in. With that, we'd like to felicitate you with a memento, a token of appreciation. May I please invite on stage Mr. Samir Singh Jenny, founder and CEO at the Digital Fifth, to please join us and felicitate Shri Vivek Chandra sir with a memento, a token of appreciation. Can we have a louder round of applause one more time? Well, indeed, 17 years of this massive transformation and how really Aadhaar has created new opportunities for innovation, inclusion, and of course, trust across financial services. And like just sir mentioned, that Aadhaar is not just a card, but it is about trust. It is about the digital identity. So thank you once again, sir, for joining us in. Thank you.